Alright, some more blue-white taxes. Yeah, keep this one. It's not bad at all. It curves. I don't want to give my opponent information, so I just play the basic planes. Yeah, of course I know they're going to fetch in response, so it's fine. So yeah, they're trying to figure out what they're going to do. I'm just curving out. And they kill my dude. It's unfortunate. So thought not. I'm not worried about Tassiger because I can blink the crap out of him, and Reflector Mage is great against him. Tireless Tracker, however, is a problem, so I have to get rid of that tracker. They're gonna get rid of my other dude. Unfortunately, with the Inquisition. And they're gonna tap out for the Tassiger. That's actually pretty good for me because now I can Reflector Mage the Tassiger, of course, swing in. I am worried that my opponent is going to use Scavenging Ooze, so I can't use my Moorland Haunt, but yeah, opponent's trying to figure out what they're going to do. And they're going to eat all three of my dudes. But Timely Path to Exile. Fantastic. And now Moorland Haunt. I can't quite use it yet still, but opponent can draw Tassiger. Or play Tassiger, rather. And Life Drain, which is super good for them. But yeah, I decided to blink for the Reflector Mage. Now the alternate was blink the Tassiger, swing for 6, put them at 2. Tasker comes back into play, and then they have to answer. Like, I can attack with all 3. But I was afraid they might have an answer in hand or draw an answer. They do drain 2. Or that's right. Yeah, they drain and kill my Flicker Wisp, which is unfortunate. So. Cards in hand, they play the Tassiger. And now this is where I can start using Moorland Haunt. And get some tokens and take out my opponent some. Here, I think the correct move was to give back Tireless Tracker, most likely. Because then I can just keep making spirits if I need to and attacking with spirits. Yeah, and instead I give my opponent a way to gain life and kill a spirit. They can't quite do it yet because of Thalia, but that was my mistake. So they are barely holding on here. And this is where they were trying to figure out if they can attack or not. So I decided to attack with these two. I figure if they kill Thalia, I can make a flyer and play my second Thalia. Yeah, so they attack with both. I'll block with Thalia, I don't mind. If I want to keep the Reflector Mage out of the two because if I draw a Displacer, then I'm golden. Yep. Again, I make a token and sack that because again, I really want to draw Displacer or Flicker Wisp. I don't, but I do draw the Sky Spawner, which is super awesome. And I'll have enough mana for Moorland Haunt to make a flyer. And the opponent didn't have a blocker for Reflector Mage. They could have held a creature back, which was probably smart. But if they held a creature back, then it would have bought me more time too. Yeah, make me sack dudes, and I'll sack my little token. So yeah, opponent's trying to figure out how to win out here. Because if they attack with both, I can make a token and just block, swing back and win. If they don't attack, then I fly in and I win. So game two, I did bring in Stone or Rest in Peace because it shuts off Goyfs. I was kind of hesitant because Moorland Haunt was really good against my opponent, but I figured Graveyard helps my opponent more than it helps me. And being able to blank all of their Goyfs is really good. I do mulligan though, so here this is not bad because the Reflector Mage and the Displacer. So I do play right into a Maelstrom Pulse here. And goes quarter my opponent out. And they say good game, but then they realize they have a pulse in hand, which is kind of important. So that was poopy. But it's okay. I play these two guys just because it helps me set up for if I draw a Thought Knot next turn. And it is, 3 points worth of damage. 2 of it flying, which is super good. Yeah. Play the Spirit, and they're going to languish if they can get the mana, which I'm pretty sure they do. Yeah, they kill that in case they don't draw the mana, and they end up draw the mana. Um, I guess they're trying not to. Or they couldn't. Well, there. Yep. So that's unfortunate, but I still have Displacer and Reflector Mage in hand. Now, instead, I top deck Gideon, which is, oh my god, amazing in this matchup. I don't think they can beat Gideon. Just hands down. I didn't know what the opponent had in hand, so I played it cautiously. I know if I just keep making tokens, they can't beat that. They just cannot beat it. And that is a Moorland Haunt again, so I'm going to make all sorts of dudes. So they go to wipe, which is very smart. Yeah, they fetch in response, so I can't go score them out of the game. Now, in response to that, I can go score the crap out of them. Just trying to cut them off black, really. So just making dudes and draw my Mirran Crusader, which I cited in, which I don't think they have an answer to at all. Well, I mean, Damnation and Languish. But yeah, they just can't beat it. Now I'm going to deal 6 to them thanks to these two guys. And just Gideon just did so much work. I mean, I probably could have won earlier if I'd animated Gideon and swung. I just didn't want to play into some sort of answer if they had it, like a Dismember or something. And I knew that the only answer they had to Gideon was Pulse. So they had to have exactly Pulse.